Hey guys, Silver here, and today I'm going to be opening and reviewing the Banpresto Mega Tyranitar and Mega Garchomp Mega Evolution Series 3 keychains. Now, these guys, up until recently, I didn't even think we'd see them ever get released. They were in production for many months. These guys were originally supposed to come out last December, and they never did. We never really heard anything from Banpresto about them, but they just happened to show up a couple weeks ago, thankfully, because this is a really awesome series. Banpresto makes fantastic keychains, and you can see on the side here all of the other evolutions that came in this series, including Charizard X, Gardevoir, and Mega Aggron. And they just make incredible keychains. You can see here the back. And you get these by putting money into a UFO machine, which is just a crane game, which is why the holes on the packaging are so wide, so you can get a crane hook in there. You can see, I'll zoom in here. You can see the little crane game logo up here, along with the XY series logo, Mega Evolutions, and of course Banpresto. You can see they have a little window at the top. I really like the packaging. I like this like forest green they used for the boxes. So let's go ahead and open them. Here are our two figures here, and of course, they look really cool. Garchomp apparently does not want to stand up, which he's too top heavy. And that kind of sucks, as I'm going to have him in my collection standing up and not actually use him as a keychain, but the fact that he just kind of slants isn't the best. But you can see Mega Tyranitar here. Just so powerful looking. I absolutely adore Mega Tyranitar. Let's actually look at them individually. And you can see Mega Tyranitar here. Just so cool looking. I love his little tiny teeth. His eyes look really well done. You can see all of the detailing on the front of his chest here. He has all of his markings on his legs. The sculpting on all of his body piece, his chest piece here is fantastic. And look at how cool his tail looks. That looks awesome. And there's the back of his body there. We got some copyright information right on the side of his tail there. And the finishes that they use for these figures is always a nice matte color, which I think works really well for the series. I love a good matte finish. So let's put Mega Tyranitar down and do a 360 with him. And Mega Tyranitar looks fantastic. And now let's move on to Mega Garchomp. And you can see here, hopefully my camera will pick this up, but there's a bit of green on the center of his star on his face here, right front and center. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It almost looks like that was intentional because he doesn't have any green on his body. I'm not sure where that paint transfer could have come from. So it looks like it was actually intentionally put there. I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. It kind of looks silly facing when you see the front of him like that. But there's a little tiny speck near his eye on this side too, but that's not a big deal. I'm sure I could get that off with a little bit of acetone, but you can see his face on this side looks really good. All of his teeth are there. Again, incredible sculpting. His like spiky shoulders and all the spikes on his chest. He even has definition in his chest there. It's like shaded really well. course, his scythes on his arms, his scythe arms. All the spikes on his feet. And wow, did this keychain actually just fall off while I was filming this? Yes, yes it did. I've never had that happen before. Wow, so the keychain just fell right off. You can see there that it's actually not sealed. Well, that's unfortunate. Let me see if I can get that back in there. Okay, so I actually cut there and I went and got a pair of pliers and I sealed it to the best of my ability. It was pretty difficult to seal this actually. I had to take 2 pairs of pliers and really clamp down on it. It was very difficult to do so. You can actually see some of the plier marks on the keychain here, but yeah, that's not good at all. So if you get any of these keychains, really make sure that yours is sealed up tight, because the absolute worst thing that could happen is, you know, you put this on your backpack or a purse or something and you're walking and you don't even notice it fall off and you're left with just a key ring. That would be terrible. So if you buy these, just really check that keychain. But that was definitely an interesting little hiccup there. Getting back to the review of the figure, you can see the copyright information is on his tail here, pretty much identical to where Tyranitar's was. And the sculpting on this figure is fantastic, just like Tyranitar. I really adore this figure, minus the couple of paint errors, and of course the keychain, but that's just a factory issue. That's probably pretty rare. I don't know, if you guys have bought any of these keychains and yours was loose, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, here's the fin. The fin looks fantastic with the notches in it, and the tail, just a fantastic figure overall. And let's try to set Garchomp down here. Alright, so let's attempt a 360 here. So that is the Mega Garchomp keychain, and I actually have the Tomy equivalents of these figures, the supersized Mega Tyranitar and the supersized Mega Garchomp figures here to compare. So let's start off with the T-Tars. So we have the Monster Collection figure and, of course, the Banpresto keychain together here. And the pose is pretty much identical. These two, from far away, they look like the same figure. Very slight differences, like the chest spikes on the Banpresto keychain are much thinner than the ones on the Tomy figure. Tomy figure looks like it's a little tiny bit taller. And there's more defined details on the Banpresto keychain, like with the chest and everything. But very, very similar figures here. See the backs here and the tail, again, very, very similar. So these two are almost identical figures, but I think I prefer the Banpresto one more just because it has more defined details. And we have our Garchomps here, and there are several differences here. The first being the pupils. The pupils on the Banpresto one are way more, they're much tinier. And of course, this star is not filled in on the supersized figure. It's done much better on this one, even with the green paint. But very similar poses here. But you can see the chest definition on the Banpresto one. The Tomy figure doesn't have any of that. And the colors that they use, the Tomy figure, the scythes are a little bit more red. And the Banpresto one is more orange-based. But these two are also both very similar and both very nice figures. I'm so biased towards this figure because I love the pose. I absolutely love that grin. So I still think I'd pick the Tomy figure over the Banpresto figure, but they are both still very nice figures, and you really couldn't go wrong either way. So yeah, this has been the Mega Tyranitar and Mega Garchomp Banpresto Mega Evolution keychain reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I would highly recommend both of these figures. And of course, Garchomp did have that one issue. As I said before, definitely if you buy any of these keychains, make sure yours is completely sealed. You don't want to have like a Toy Story 3 Lotso plot where your Mega Gardevoir keychain, it falls off and then she becomes evil. So you don't want anything like that happening. So definitely check your keychain. But I got these were about $11 each plus $2 shipping. I will leave a link in the description. I bought them on eBay from a seller I've bought from a lot. I've done a lot of videos from where I've bought stuff from them before. So I will leave a link in the description if you're interested in purchasing either one of these or Mega Gardevoir, Charizard X, or Mega Aggron yourself. So my next video will be a new merch week, and then I will have some new Tumblr reviews. So I hope you stay subscribed and look forward to that. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.